Chapter 25 of Puss in Boots Jr. and Tom Thumb, the Knave of Tarts. I'll tell you about the 3 jolly Welshmen I met on my voyage with the owl in our beautiful pea-green boat, said Puss good-naturedly. You see, I had just escaped from the wicked giant of the beanstalk, and we were still at sea, when one day land came in sight. And as we drew nearer, we saw 3 jolly Welshmen standing on the beach, who said that the Queen of Hearts was making tarts that day, and that if the little owl and I would follow them, they would lead us to Her Majesty. Well, by and by, we came to her castle, and on entering the courtyard, we found a great feast had been prepared. There were great long tables on which were laid wonderful things to eat. I never saw so many tarts in all my life. There were raspberry tarts and blackberry tarts, strawberry, lemon, and apple. In fact, every kind of a tart that could be thought of had been baked by the Queen of Hearts, and she was very proud indeed of her display. Everything was going along beautifully, when all of a sudden the Knave of Hearts seized a trifle and ran away. This made the Queen so angry that she forgot all about being a queen, and lifting up her royal skirts, ran after the Knave. Finally, I caught the fellow and brought him back to the King of Hearts, who gave him a terrible beating. After that, the Queen thanked me graciously, and told me any favor I asked would be granted. So I answered I was most anxious to find my father, Puss in Boots, and she immediately called her oldest retainer, who said my father was seneschal to my Lord of Carabas. Ah, how happy I was to hear that! And Puss Jr. paused in his story. "I warrant you were," exclaimed the little old man. "But it was many a long day's journey before I found him," said Puss. "But when I did, I was a happy cat, you can well believe." End of chapter 25. Recording by Lily.